If a friend jumped off a bridge, would you follow? What if that friend was the FDA? We know that the FDA has our best interest in mind, and that's what they're for. Do you jump or not? Well, if I listened to the FDA, then I'd be dead. In today's video, I'll share the best way to do a self-breast exam, why doing it monthly is actually so very important, and why I actually recommend going against what the FDA is currently recommending. Hi ladies, I'm here to talk about something very important today. Yep, your boobs. That's right, I'm here to spill the beans on why doing self-breast exams so often could be a game changer for you. Now before we dive in, I wanted to mention that I have something really exciting to share with you later on, so stick around so you won't miss out. Okay, picture this. It's just another ordinary day in my crazy life, a mom of two little tornadoes. Oh, I mean toddlers. I was knee deep in toys and snacks and cleaning and just a whole lot of chaos preparing for my, at the time, newly 5-year-old's birthday party for that coming day. I got the kids to bed, I finished up with some party prep, I put my feet up and got the TV on just to help myself unwind. And I just had a random thought to do a breast exam. No way. What the heck is that? I felt it. A lump. A big lump. Cue panic mode. But here's the kicker. It was toward the back end of COVID. I was 6 months past my actual yearly exam. I was never really into those monthly self-exams and never really understood why you should do them, why every month, why so often, and if I'm not doing them right, like why do them anyway, and how do I know if something's not there, and just, I don't know, right? But let me tell you, that random lump check, yeah, it turned out to save my life. So grab a cup of coffee, tea, or wine even, and I'll share the best way to do a self-breast exam, why to do it so often, what the FDA is saying, and why I disagree. So let's dive in. All right, so let's get real for a sec. Self-breast exams. They're not just some chore that actually needs to be added to your never-ending to-do list, okay? Seriously though, early detection is key when it comes to kicking cancer's butt. Even, of course, if you're all like, cancer won't happen to me, I'm so healthy, this, that, and the other, it's still worth the less than 2 minutes to check your girls. Did you know that catching it early can actually drastically improve your chances of beating it? Yeah, that's important. So think about it. 2 minutes can save your life. It saved mine. Now, I hope that you're encouraged to do them. One last PSA before we dive in. Self-breast exams are important, but they are not a replacement for more reliable screenings such as clinical breast exams or mammograms. I repeat, they are not to be a replacement. This is in addition to. Let's get into the details here. Now, it does not have to be a formal date that you set with yourself. It doesn't have to be a very strict 30 days, 28, 5 days, 10 days, whatever. You just need to be aware and mindful of doing these things often so that you build the habit, okay? Self-breast exam is the one that you do, and there's no perfect way to do the exam. You just have to use your eyes and your hands, okay? And then the perfect breast exam, that's the one that you do, okay? So we don't spiral here, okay? Here are the steps. You lift your one arm above your head, use the other hand to check the breast, okay? All you do is use the pads of your fingers to apply gentle pressure in a circular motion, feeling around up in the armpit for any lumps or bumps, any just weirdness going on in there that you wouldn't necessarily normally recognize. Now, I generally just go up under my shirt, under my bra, and do this, right? Okay, now switch and raise your arm, do the other breast, okay? All right, now guess where the best place to do your self-breast exam is? I bet you can't guess it. Okay, it's whenever you remember. It can be done in the shower, on the couch, laying in bed, at night. Come on, mama. You know life is busy, and sometimes we just have to do things the minute we remember. Also, making a note in your calendar each month isn't a bad idea either. Okay, the next thing to do is to give them girls a visual check. So you're looking in the mirror here. We're just looking for anything abnormal here. But what's my normal? You say, well, you just have to start doing the exams to get familiar with what you do look like. And that way, when you do notice something that's off or not familiar, then you know to actually call your doctor. So for this part of the exam, all you do is stand in front of a mirror before getting in the shower or after, or perhaps when getting ready for bed at night. You're just looking for any changes in size, shape, or color. Now, pro tip, once you start to get a little bit more regular in your routine, you can actually take that to the next level and aim to do these exams sometime after your period ends, when your girls are less likely to be swollen or even a little tender. Sometimes, there is a little bit of randomness going on in there due to hormones, but again, the more repetition, the more you start to know your body to understand if something is off. Okay, the hard part. So if you notice something unusual, when do you actually call in reinforcements and seek help? Here's the deal. If something feels off, don't brush it off like I almost did. Whether it's a funky lump, a weird change in your boob's behavior, or just some gut feeling that something's not right, don't hesitate to reach out to your doctor. I repeat, do not hesitate to reach out to your doctor. It is worth a phone call. Trust me, I get it. The thought of picking up that phone and scheduling an appointment can be so scary, and it really was. But here's the thing, knowledge is power, my friend. And when it comes to your breast health or any part of your own health, you really have to be your biggest advocate these days. So if you're sitting here wondering if that lump is worth worrying about, here's my advice. You need to trust your gut, okay? You know your body better than anyone else, so don't let anyone dismiss your concerns, even your own inner dialogue, okay? That's probably the hardest part. It is easy to panic, but try to ground yourself until you know if there truly is something to worry about, okay? That was my approach and my little mantra if I started to spiral. It wasn't easy, but I did find it helpful to keep me relatively grounded throughout the process, because it can be a long process if there is something there to worry about. And hey, if you need a little extra support along the way, I'm here. Please don't be afraid to reach out. Okay, one last item that I mentioned I was gonna cover was the FDA, okay? And I'm gonna make this one brief. My relationship with the FDA is a love-hate relationship. And right now, they no longer recommend monthly self-breast exams. And here are the preliminary reasons why. False positives can lead to unnecessary anxiety and medical procedures such as biopsies, okay? It can lead to women not regularly seeking more reliable screenings such as mammograms and clinical exams. I'm going to keep my commentary on this to a minimum in this video, but wanted to ensure that you're aware. If you want more of my take on it, comment below. I'm happy to do that video for you. But as I mentioned earlier though, if the FDA told you to jump off a bridge, would you? Now if you're sitting there thinking, I'll do those exams later. Trust me, I've been there. But let my story be a gentle nudge to take charge of your breast health today. Because sometimes it's the small, seemingly insignificant actions that can make all the difference in our world. And speaking about taking charge, I put together a free downloadable packed with 3 easy tips for a self-breast exam and 15 impromptu times and places to do them. It's so fun. So trust me, it's a game changer in ensuring that you stay on top of your breast health, and it's effortless. So take a look at the description below. I've got that linked for you. Now, be proud that you've chosen to be informed and have armed yourself with the knowledge and confidence to take charge of your breast health. Even if you think it can't happen to you, early detection is key, and breast cancer can absolutely be curable when caught early enough. And it does not discriminate on age, okay? Young people get breast cancer. So before you go, if this video resonated with you, if you learned something new, or you want to share your own breast health journey, I'd love to hear from you. Please give this video a like, drop a comment below, and let's keep this conversation going. And hey, if you've got a friend, a mother, a daughter, a grandmother, aunt, sister, niece, you name it, who can use a little reminder to check her girls, why not share this video with her? Together, we can empower each other to take care of our breast health and be around to live our best lives. I know that's what I am working on. So join me and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.